Hello friends and welcome to another video of Travel Tech. In this video I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about cruise control in your car and how to use it. So if you're watching this video for the first time, if you're a user of my channel who is watching this for the first time, then make sure you head to my channel page and hit that subscribe button and also like this video. And of course, if you're already subscribed to my channel, it's a really good thing. You're getting to know all the new information. So I just want you to like this video and comment on this video on how you found out this video to be. So let's get started about telling you what is cruise control, how to use it, how to disable it, what are the features of cruise control and how it helps you while driving your car. Let's get started. So what is cruise control basically? Cruise control is nothing but a system that is available in all the modern cars these days, which enables the car to maintain a constant speed irrespective of you pressing the accelerator or not. So what happens is, in long journeys, when you're going on a long trips or a highways, what you can feel is that whenever you have to maintain a constant speed, you have to constantly be pressing the accelerator, or for accelerating or to decelerate you have to keep pressing the brake. So what happens when this cruise control is enabled, that thing it goes away and you need not press the accelerator or the brake in order to increase or decrease the speed of your car, and everything is done electronically via just a button press. So this reduces the strain on your legs, on your knees, on your body, and you turn out to be more comfortable and convenient while at the end of the journey. It's a very convenient and a comfortable feature, and it's an electronic feature in every modern car available these days, and it is very useful in driving when you're going on a long journey or a long trip in your car. So basically, what is cruise control and how to use it? So I just told you what is cruise control and how exactly it works, and if many of you may have already used it and might be still using it, but some of you may not have an idea what cruise control is all about, and some of you may be new to that feature. If you are a new buyer of the car, or if you already have a car and you still haven't the cruise control feature, if you haven't used it, so I'm going to tell you exactly how to use that feature and to use it in a way which enables you to drive in a comfortable and a convenient manner. So let's just get started. So before I tell you what is cruise control, I need to show you where the cruise control button controls lie. So cruise control buttons are available on your steering wheel. In this case, in a Honda WRV, they are available on the right side, and specifically, as you can see, there is a cruise button right here, and there is a set and a resume button on the right side, and there is a round dial. So it may vary on car to car, it may vary with brands and may vary with cars where the button lies, but the terminology will be the same. A cruise button will be written, and a set and a resume button will also be available in the car. So, and on top of it, there will be an electronic prompt to make sure in order to show you that the cruise control is enabled or disabled, and that will be in the instrument, in the digital cluster or the analog cluster of your car. And right now, as you can see in the bottom, there are two unglowing buttons right there, which will glow once I press the cruise control button. So let's just go ahead and I'll show you how cruise control works. So imagine you're driving, and cruise control actually basically works after you reach a speed of about 40 kilometers per hour. So less than 40 or less than about 35, the cruise control gets disabled automatically, and you can't maintain the constant speed of a car when you're traveling less than 40 kilometers per hour. So make sure that if you want the cruise control to work, you need to maintain a speed of about more than 40, about 45 to 50 kilometers per hour for the cruise control to work properly in a minimal manner, and the higher the speed, the better the way you can handle the cruise control. So let's just get started. So let me just reduce the speed a bit. I'm going on a bit high speed right now, so I'll just bring the speed to about 50 kilometers per hour. Let's see. So as you can see, my speed is being displayed here right on the digipad, and I have already put a trailer for this video. The entire detailed description of the downloading and installation of this HUD display of digipad will be coming up in my channel pretty soon. So make sure you subscribe to my channel in order to not miss that and get it in your digipad as well. So let me just reduce the speed a bit more down so that I can click on. So right now the speed is at 60. So what happens is, I just have to press the cruise button the first here. So the glowing button will start glowing right there. As you can see, the green colored button called cruise main is glowing right below. So right now cruise is still not enabled. It just shows that the cruise control system has been turned on, and in order to set the speed, what you need to do is click on the button set here. So what you need to do is you have to click the set button here. So once you click on the set button, As you can see, the second button, so second cruise light has also turned down, and now the cruise control is in action, and I am not pressing the accelerator, and you can see the speed is being maintained about 57 to 58 speed. So my legs are off the accelerator and the speed is still being maintained constantly in a 57 to 58 kilometers per hour. It will vary about 1 kilometer per hour if you are on an incline or a decline. So right now I was on an incline, so now again a decline is going to come ahead. So car will adjust the speed accordingly and maintain that constant speed. So 57, 58 is the speed and my legs are off the accelerator. So this is how cruise control works. And if you're going on a long trip and there's a long highway right in front of you like the one you're seeing right now, and there are no vehicles, you can set the speed of the car to however convenient speed you like. Ideally about 80 to 90 would be enough for this high speed for this open highway. About 100 is also a bit fine if you have a good control of your car. So you can set the speed, you can just lay back, you can take off your legs off the brake and the accelerator and make the car go on its own, and you don't have to do anything. So this is basically cruise control in action, and the speed, as you can see from the past 1 minute, is being maintained at 57 to 58 and there is no change in the speed. So this is how cruise control basically works. So what happens if you want to disable the cruise control? Now I want to tell you that there are 4 ways to disable the cruise control in a car. The first way is that there is a right cancel button right down here. It's written cancel, so it's quite no brainer. If you press the cancel button, the cruise control will go away and you will get back the manual control of the car. The second method is to press the cruise button itself. So main control of the cruise button itself goes away once you press this, and once that is done, the cruise control gets disabled immediately. The third method is to press the brake pedal down here. So if you break this brake pedal, the cruise control gets disabled and you will get back the manual control of the car. And the fourth method is that if you press the clutch button right here and hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds, the cruise control gets disabled immediately. So that is one way to disable the cruise control in your car. So that is about the disabling the cruise control. So I want to tell you about how to increase or decrease the speed of the car while using the cruise control buttons. So you don't have to press the accelerator, you don't have to press the brake in order to decrease or increase the speed of the car. So in order to increase the speed of the car, there is a plus and minus button right here. So if you press the plus button, the speed gets increased by about 1.6 kilometers per hour. So right now I'm facing a road humps right here, so I'll just slow down a bit, and my cruise control got disabled. As you can see, as soon as I pressed the brake, the cruise control got disabled, and now I'm just crossing on the road humps. So let me just cross them over and reach a speed of about 40 kilometers again, so that I can enable the speed cruise control and show you how to increase or decrease the speed of the car. So as you can see, my speed is about 30-40 right now. So once the 40 speed is reached, I press the cruise button, I press the set button, and that will be done. So as you can see, I just set the cruise control here and it is right at the speed of about 49 to 50. So now the car is going on, I am not pressing the accelerator, and the speed is maintaining at 40. Now if I want to increase the speed, I can just press the plus button here and the speed increases by 1.5 to 1.6 kilometers per hour. Now if I press the plus button again, the speed increases again by 1.5 kilometers. So totally by pressing twice, the speed will increase by about 3 kilometers per hour. If I press the minus button here, the speed decreases by 1.5 kilometers, and if I press it again, the speed decreases by 3 kilometers when you press it twice. So that is how you can increase or decrease the speed while going on the move without pressing the accelerator or the brake, and the speed gets controlled automatically via buttons. It's like playing in a video game where you can control the speed of the car via the buttons. In a similar way, this is called as a drive-by-wire feature, wherein you can increase or decrease the speed of your car according to your convenience. So let me just go ahead and park the car to a safe space, and I'll tell you some of the certain features of the cruise control, so that you can get to know everything about it. So now I parked the car right here, and I think you learned a lot about cruise control now. So as I told you basically what cruise control is, and I showed you how it works. I showed you how are the different ways where you can cancel the cruise control in your car, and of course I showed you how to increase or decrease the speed of the car by pressing the plus and the minus buttons. Now the one more feature which I wanted to show you or wanted to tell you is the resume feature. The resume feature, I don't think many of you might be using it or know it. What that RES means is that it means to resume the speed. So imagine you're going about 60 kilometers per hour and you have set the cruise control speed at 60, and suddenly you had to brake for some reason. Maybe something came in between the car, in front of the car, or you had to slow down because there was another car going in front of you. So if you suddenly press the brake, the cruise control gets disabled and your speed starts to go down from 60 to about 50-40 range. So once that goes down and your lane clears and your highway clears and you want to go back to the same speed, you don't have to do anything except press the resume button. So once you press the resume button, the car which had slowed down to about 50 to 40 kilometers per hour will again pick up speed and go back to original 60 speed which you had previously set as the standard speed of the cruise control. So this is the easiest way to resume speed. You don't have to press the accelerator, you don't have to do anything else. So once the car starts decelerating and you want to pick up the speed again and go back to the original speed of the cruise control which you had previously set, you can press the resume button immediately, and once the car will automatically recognize that you want to go to the previous speed and it will pick up the speed automatically and you don't have to do anything else. So that is one very nifty and a very useful feature of cruise control in order to gain back the speed which you have lost because of decelerating. So that is one of the feature which I wanted to tell you regarding cruise control. It's a very useful feature. Maybe not everyone uses it, they just know about turning cruise on and turning the set button, but the resume feature is a very nice feature. And of course I told you all the ways wherein you can cancel the cruise control feature. So make sure while you're driving you see this yellow light, this green light which is turned on. Make sure that the prompt is there, and that is how you recognize that the cruise control is turned on or not. So if I just press this cruise button back again, the light turns off, and if I press it again the light turns on. So make sure you visually the visual prompt is seen by you regarding the cruise control, and you have to be extremely careful while driving with the cruise control, because sometimes if the car goes out of hand and if you're speeding in and if you're going on a highway in a lot of speed, about 100, 120 or 150 kilometers per hour, something comes in between suddenly, and if you're not seeing the road and you're busy doing something else because you're not controlling the car, then that will lead to mishaps, that will lead to accidents, and that is going to cause you a lot of harm. So make sure your attention is on the road all the time, irrespective of the cruise control. You're using the cruise control or not using it, it shouldn't matter. Your attention, your complete eyesight should be on the road every time, and you shouldn't look here and there just because you're not controlling the car while you're using the cruise control. So drive carefully, so drive safe. This is a public safety message by Traveltech for you guys. So be responsible in driving, be careful in driving, and love to drive, and have the passion to drive, and enjoy what this driving brings, the experience the driving brings to you. And especially with technologies such as cruise control and all other advanced technologies which make our driving much more easier and comfortable. Learn to recognize the passion which has gone down behind making these technologies, and respect that, and also drive very carefully and sensibly. So I hope you guys like this video today. I hope you gained a lot of information today. I know many of you guys were already knowing about cruise control, but there are some people who still don't know, or who are buying new cars, or who are still not so well versed with the car related terminologies or car technologies. This video is especially for you guys. So I hope you I hope this video cleared all your doubts about cruise control. And if you still have any doubts, I want you to go down to the comment section of this video. You can write in any doubts you want to ask me regarding cruise control, and I can clarify all of them via replying back to you. So if you have to ask anything, if you want to say something, just head on to the comment section and write below. And if you were enlightened by this video, make sure you like the video in the YouTube, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a very nice day.